So, yeah, there's a... I always have to do this every time I think about it. A Die Hard game on the TurboGrafx 16. Yeah, every time I see it, and I mean, look at this. Really? The ironic thing is, it never released out of Japan. Wrap your head around that. American franchise. Japanese developers only released in Japan. Keep it like it is, Japan. But in all seriousness here, it's only shocking to me because it's actually pretty good. I mean that seriously, like, what the hell? And that's why I'm gonna stop nice and smump with Die Hard. I don't know why I call it a mump, even though I haven't done these in a month. Marathon? Yeah, let's go with that. So, yeah, before we begin, I just want to say something, or at least mention it here. Remember the cover for this movie? It says, 40 stories of pure adventure. Yes. Not action, but adventure. And even then, it's not even 40 stories. No, it's actually only about 37 if we're even counting the roof here. So, yeah, take a note of that and actually be prepared to make sure you understand what's in your freaking script. Or even details from the book, cause come on. I should also make a slight also mention that I used the patch version, basically meaning I have English text in the game. Other than just for a laugh. So let's begin. We start at the entrance of the building, that being the forest area. What? You don't remember that in the movie? God dang, that was so rude of his chauffeur. Just dropping him off in the forest while driving into the parking lot. He was very rude like that. So what is this game? Well, it's a run and gun game where you basically have one button that allows you to shoot at the guy and the second one to let you jump. Why? Well, you see, some of your enemies are on some higher level of existence. That's the best way I could describe it. As you need to still shoot them down. So, what type of weapons do you got in this game? Well, you got 4 weapons. You got your normal rifle, just one shot at a time. Does its job well enough. But the more useful weapon is the machine gun, like in the movies. It's very quick to use and kill. The next one is either a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher. I'm not entirely sure because just look at this. Can you even tell? I don't know. And a flamethrower? A flamethrower?
Mac wants the flamethrower.
Mac wants the what?
That's what he said. Now move.
Yeah, that happened. We go through individual levels, which there are about 10 of them, as each level has their own unique song and sound to them. They're very short, though that's understandable since, all honesty, this game is very short. I should make a point of that because online, you could beat this game in about less than an hour if you know what you're doing, and if you do, even less. The first one does its job very fine. I mean, like, it's a very quick stage. You just gotta run to the end of it, and that's it. Yeah, just kill some goons on the way, which sometimes will drop either a weapon or health pickups, which either are bottles, which I think it's booze, I hope, or med packs. I don't know why, but whatever. But you will need them because this game can be unforgiving at times. Though weirdly, only at weirdly specific times. So the first level gets done, and then we have to go through the marsh area. Yeah, don't you remember that marshy area near the building? Everyone hated going through there. Ugh, worst part of the movie in my opinion. Though, at least the game makes it more tolerable. It's a sort of maze, but it's not even that hard to do. And with the time limit... Oh yeah, there's a time limit in this game, and I hardly ever noticed it. In fact, I forgot it exists sometimes. The third level is not a real hard challenge again. But, oh god, it's an annoying chore. It's a trial and error door thing. I hate these in games. They force you back if you head into the wrong one. But ironically, I only ever accepted this once at the beginning, so yeah. And even more ironic that it's actually so simple that it actually stays on this. It's a left-right puzzle where basically you just, as long as you interchange, you'll reach the final one. The actual challenge of this level was the enemy shooting you down from that. Wait, where the hell are they shooting us? We're underground. I made that joke up about them being on a higher plane of existence, but damn. And sometimes the pits get me, but even then, they're not much of a challenge since... Wait, I just realized this is underground parking again, and there's freaking holes everywhere. Outside, I get it because there's something there, but here we're underground even more. What the hell? What is with this game and holes? Holes! So after traveling through that, we get a boss fight of that one guy, you know, McLean Landon. Yeah, that was funny to me. And good lord, he's buff. I don't know why. Now, here's the weird thing. If he laughs, you can basically hit him. Why? I'm not entirely sure. It's only hard for that sense, and, you know, I tried to make a joke for this, but the only one that comes to mind is making this one. Oh yeah, after we kill the guy, we get on the elevator somehow. I'm not entirely sure how the hell we got here, but whatever. We get a cool cutscene, and then, oh good lord!
Jesus fucking Christ! What sort of hell spawn is that?
So yeah, that happened. My apologies for the loudness. This level is a little more of what I would have liked for this game, where it's kind of split in half, with one half being a simple maze area, and the other half being a gauntlet where you're forced to move forward or else be surrounded by gunfire. But in any case, maybe you should have taken the elevator to the top. Just saying. Actually, my more ideal level of how this should have been done, since it's actually really short, since here's my kind of problem with this game. It's really repetitive. Thus, I find level 6 to be the best type of level, since it's short enough to be enjoyable, but long enough to be having at least some modicum of challenge. And allow for breaks at least. Because again, there's not really that much here, and even the 6th level isn't that hard again. The 7th level is on air ducts, and wait, dang, they must be very thin or very weightless not to be falling to the ground already. But in any case, it's just one long passageway where enemies are just kind of like over there and trying to shoot you from over there, or also come up to you. But again, if you just keep going forward and just shoot everyone who's immediately in front of you, you're fine. Hell, you don't even have to worry about the holes. I'm not even joking. You keep walking while they're falling. It still counts as a platform. What do we call those? I don't know. So now we reached the boss fight, and he has a really weird gun. Where did he purchase that? Well, in any case, screw this boss fight still. It has a good idea. It's just annoying since it's a boss that you can become invincible if it does something. And after a while, it kind of switches between shooting rockets and shooting a grenade, in which when the grenade hits the floor, it will destroy part of the platform, and thus meaning you're on a harsher time limit, which is a cool idea, but since there is not enough, since you can't keep on firing against him, and since you get my drift, he's not moving, so it kind of prevents you from being like, come the fuck on. Kind of makes you feel like you're waiting for him to do it, than just him doing it. You know what I mean? So after that, we get another cutscene telling us that he's heading down the shaft now to head up. Wait, what? Okay, well, whatever. As he turns on his lighter, and good lord, what the fuck? Stop showing us that.
Oh, good Lord, why do they keep showing us that? Ah! Ah!
As we reach the next floor, as it pretty much flooded, it's a more platform-focused level, which is fine. It's not challenging, and it just does its job again. And the next one, it's kind of a repeat of an earlier level, that third level I talked about, which I didn't actually mention, which was a really hard level for me. This one's not even a challenge. I didn't even know there were some areas, like I do enter them sometimes, but in these particular levels, there are ways you can go into. What's in there? Well, they're goodies. Usually a bunch of enemies, but you still gotta shoot them down to get the goodie. So, yeah. The final level is a blind level, which not even hard to begin with it's still being straightforward as every other level. So, yeah. And the final boss. This was not a real challenge at all. When I was playing it, the only reason why I was annoyed by it was that, again, it kept moving around to places where I can't hit it constantly. And thus, I kind of got annoyed since it also has a ridiculous amount of health, which I've always found annoying. And it just kind of asks you to wail on it till you win, and then all of a sudden it just ends with McClane jumping down the building, even though it was off over the other side of the building, or at least, where the open air was. I'm not even sure anymore. As it just ends with him kissing his wife.
And yes, it still looks horrifying.
So that was Die Hard, the game. What did I think about it? It was pretty good. It was short, sure, but it was still good. The only thing this video is more made for is for indies to try to learn from it and try to see what they can add for themselves. So, yeah. Next time we're doing another game, a licensed game, though it's something more modern now. Sort of. I'm doing Dororo the game. Blood will tell. Till next time.